So as you can see, I'm going to show you how I came from getting this entry to my take profit using this demand and supply strategy. So as you can see, it's still 9 a.m. It was 9 a.m. so I couldn't take any trade because normally I trade during the New York session, and that is 3 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll play until let me mark 3 p.m. All right, so I will wait. I will wait for my price to come, and I will show you how I got my entry. So as you can see, since we are coming closer to New York session, I start marking out the demand zones. Okay, and this was my first demand zone. My demand zone is this where price showed a pullback to the opposite side, and normally the candle is in a different color depending on the momentum, where the momentum is heading. So this is my first pullback. This is my first demand zone, and I'll mark the second demand zone, this one. So I normally prefer a demand zone having a fair value gap. As you can see, this has the fair value gap, right? Remember, we haven't yet started New York session. We're still in London session, and between London and New York, the kill zone, London kill zone. So let's see how this plays out. So briefly, sometimes this is how I act. So normally I first put my eyes here. Though my time of New York session, remember I'm trading gold, and gold reacts very well during the New York session. It's not yet New York session, so if I see any opportunity here, I'll take it. So let me see. No opportunity because price did not give me the confirmation I want. Always the confirmation I want is I want the price to come back, break this candle. Okay, after breaking this candle, I'll mark my entry here, my stop loss just above the zone, and then I'll be targeting the next high. But if price has broken the zone, this is an invalid setup. So this is not valid for me. I will ignore that, then look for next target. So as you can see, now we are in the New York session. This is a very good confirmation and a very good thing for me to understand and to see how I can get my entry very fast. Let's see. So as I told, each time price taps on my zone, either supply zone or demand zone. Sorry, this is not a demand zone, this is a supply zone. I'm sorry, this pullback is my supply zone. Forgive me for that. So whenever price taps in my zone, I'm waiting for the candle to break, for the price to break my candle. This is the confirmation I always wait for. I don't just go in aggressively from here, from the zone. Some people go aggressively from the zone, so maybe sometimes they're taken out, stop loss. But for me, my confirmation always is so much like it. That's why it's very hard for me to lose my trades. So I would enter from there, take stop loss just above my supply zone, and I'll be targeting 1 to 2. Okay, I'll be targeting 1 to 2. Yeah, so I'll be targeting 1 to 2, as you can see. So let me play for you and see how this played out. So as you can see, price went in my direction, but on the other side, when price creates another, let me show you, I've not showed you this. When price creates another candle before breaking the candle I was assuming, I'll bring my entry to the next candle that price has created. Okay, let me show you this again. Okay, let me show you this. As you can see, at first our entry was on this candle. If price breaks this candle, that will be our entry, but price did not break this candle. Instead, price created another candle, as you can see. So instead of my entry being here, I will shift my entry to the next created candle. Okay, sorry, hold on. I'll put my entry just below this candle. If price breaks this candle, then my entries or my limits are tapped in. So let us see, and I'll be targeting 1 to 2. This is 1 to 3. I always target 1 to 2. Okay, I always target 1 to 2. So let's see how this played out. As you can see, very simple. Okay, price came and hit our TP in just how many minutes, because I'm using the 5-minute time frame. This is 1, 2, 3, that is 15, 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes you're done. And it's always good to take 1 trade or 2 trades per day. If you lose the first one and you lose the second one, that's the end of that day. Don't go back to the market. If you win the first trade, then no need to go back to the market. If you make a break even on the first trade, the second trade it's a win, that's good. If you make a break even on the first trade and the second one is a loss, that's enough. Okay, you wait for tomorrow. Otherwise, that's how you manage your risk management. So this is how I take my trades each and every day. So this is how market kept on moving. It went more and more. So that's how I got my entry using my demand and supply strategy. We are in a New York session, so that